Finally! How long did I have to wait for that simple answer? All evidence was extremely strong, and yet it still dropped the bombshell. I'll give praise. I hate giving praise to this manga, but I have nothing but good words for this. That one answer was finally answered. Or has we been trolled again? If we have been trolled, I will take back every single compliment I have to say right now. We may very well be trolled, but for now, we're not. What am I talking about? I'm talking, of course, about Tokyo Ghoul Re. And what has we finally learned? Well, according to Eto, she is not the one-eyed king. Is she lying? If she's lying, I seriously will get extremely pissed off. I mean, all the evidence towards her being the one-eyed king was extremely strong, but seeing that this manga artist is one who likes to drop bombshells, I really, really hoped he would, write to us a back face. I mean, we all ask ourselves now, who the hell is the One-Eyed King? Could it have been that the One-Eyed King was a legendary ghoul, died and then made Eto the so-called next One-Eyed King? And she is the second One-Eyed King, yes, not anymore? Or is it that the fact that the One-Eyed King was a myth that she created and she's doing it right now? Or is it like she's saying, she is not the One-Eyed King and the One-Eyed King still lives? It's just that she acts for him, or whatever that person is. In the Tokyo Ghoul Red chapter, well, what can we say about stuff? Many things, yet nothing. Furata talking to Kaneki about how he apparently must so certainly messed up the editor, and I still have found nothing. Because apparently what Kaneki is doing right now, he's doing it behind the back of CCG. Meaning once again one wonders what the hell is the unstable and dangerous Kaneki's real minds anymore. I can't read them anymore. And some guessing is he's still looking out for his squad even though he surrendered. Furata begins to tell us a little bit information about the new recruits. Tomo Higemaru, apparently the guy with the blonde hair, apparently a guy who is a little bit more fun-loving but comes from a rich family and yet has a high subtlety to the QS squad. So is that more like a guy that had everything on a silver platter? Is that why many show dislikes for him? But he plays video game with Yonabashi right now, because Yonabashi is currently the second leader after Uryu. Then we finally see a picture of sexiness. I mean, it was about time about the lady's sexiness. It's about that Jin Li Shao, or Guinea Shao as she's called here. And she is one who is mostly mysterious. We all have seen her as someone who's stunning and seems to do stuff great. Well, apparently she comes from the Sun Garden, the White Sun Garden, the same one that Ihie came from. And we all know how unstable Ihie was. In fact, one can actually ask oneself, what the hell is that garden? Is it some kind of a place where they create brilliant soldiers yet dumb in books? Someone who just simply is a fighting machine? Well, given to the fact that she stretches, and I do mean stretches, one can actually say it's mad machines. The third is Shinchape Aura, and it's confirmed that he is related to Kikyu Aura, apparently her nephew. So while he had excellent experience and potential, it apparently did not do so very much in the academy. Well, he seems to be a shy guy. So is this the new Shirarasu? Who knows? But is Kaneki still looking out for them? Who knows in that too. Back on the island, he also learned that Mutsuki is now joining the other squad, and that person noticed something. He sees a ship that is rowing out. And who is on that ship? Well, it's the Scarecrow, the C-rated ghoul from the auction, the one every single one guess is Bago. What's that his name? That weak yet durable looking ghoul that was in Kaneki's gang. I mean, because there are some hints to saying that it's that guy, because there were some other hints that Bago was apparently a very clumsy guy. So yeah, what is Scarecrow doing to Aogiri Tree? Trying to survive, or is he doing some recon of his own? Who knows? But it's clear that Mutsuki is trained, treated pretty badly by the new leader. Who can blame them? Back in the Washu estate, well, it turns out that Washu has a pretty rich estate, and Uryu eats dinner with Washu's new wife, and as soon as that wife leaves, Washu just suddenly reveals she's a boring woman. Every single chapter of that guy pisses me off! I so want that guy to suffer death. Apparently, they were betrothed to each other, but at the same time, Matsuri Washu did not want to leave Germany. Why? Why did you want to learn Germany? Were you so busy being insane? But it's also something about the time that he only came to Japan because they had trouble dealing with the one-eyed owl. And also, and apparently he planned on doing a little bit sneaky. He wanted to wait till Yoshitoki died. And who was that gonna mean to us? That he was gonna take that place as soon as dying, yes, saying, "Oh, I'm the deceased, I'm the relative, I can take that power." Everything about this guy pisses me off. Everything. Even though Washu asks Uryu if he wanna get married, and Uryu, well, he just wonders in his own mind, do I really want that? Well, there's nothing we really do know about that guy. Nor about what awaits. So back in Aogiri Tree, Hayato and Mizaya has gathered for a special meeting together with where Eto is gonna talk, and Eto is looking back 13 years ago when she took on the body that looked very much like Yoshimaru, where she lost her was it right or left arm to a young kid. That young kid was of course Arima, but she has been with the Aogiri tree for 13 years, so one wonders, yeah, what the hell is her motives really? And she finally talks about that. I mean, I hate when nothing makes clear. I mean, I'm dumb, I can't see clear things. So Eto reveals her real face and her real name to all of Aogiri Tree. That her name is Takamatsuki as the writer. And she also reveals that her arm that she has now is not her real arm. She has so strong Risi cells that can create a clone arm because of that. And now she's having once again a new arm, thanks to Kaneki. On a side note, Mitsuki and the gang are spying, not realizing that they are being watched over by the insane owl that is soon gonna attack them. Well, that's good. As long as they die, then everybody will cry, but not me. Eto talks on how much they wanted to create a world for the ghouls, which many of us heard. That was their goals. However, given the fact how Aogiri 3 have been right now, I almost started to believe they did not believe that myth. They just wanted to cause destruction. But Eto also reveals why she is joined up with Kanyu. And that is simply because she considers this world a birdcage, a twisted birdcage that they need to escape from, the same thing that Kanyu said. And the way she feels that will happen is if they create more one-eyed owls, or one-eyed ghouls, I mean, or something like that, or maybe more likely tip the scale of balance in this world cause a destruction. by increasing the one-eyed ghouls or something like that. Because apparently CCG was founded over 100 years ago. Even the Washu clan had been fighting the ghouls since feudal Japan. And it's more, I don't think it's a coincidence that Aogiri tree has almost been around just as long. There is a connection. Um, and when a one-eyed ghoul appeared, it was meant for a change, something very great. So she reveals her eye and tells us that one line I wanted to hear! She's saying, gentlemen, the one-eyed king is not me. Yes, that's what I wanted to hear. Damn it. How long did I have to wait for that simple answer? But then again, now we can all ask ourselves, who the hell is the One-Eyed King? That was the Wham line. However, we get another Wham line exactly at the end of this chapter. And that is simply that Arima approaches Furata and saying, V is calling about Kaneki Ken. Okay. We got two major dropouts this chapter. First, Eto reveals she is not the One-Eyed King. Okay, if she's not the king, who the hell is? Have we met that person, or is it a total new stranger? I mean, there were a popular theory that said that Kaneki's father is the One-Eyed King. But that is almost like wishful thinking. And now, I have to admit to you all, I'm starting to think he had forgotten about that organization. I mean, we only saw them once. And that was during almost the end of the first Tokyo Ghoul 6 years ago. Or was it 7? But now, Arima is talking to Furata about V calling them. I mean, Arima has always been a guy with difficult motives. What do he want? He's a sadist who likes fighting ghouls. That's about it we know about him. But now the fact that he approaches Furata, a guy we all have expected to be from the clowns, and a ghoul, and saying that V is calling about Kaneki-ken. Yes. What is going on here? What is going on here? Is Arima an undercover agent from the V? Is Furata not a Pero ghoul, but a V ghoul? Or could it be both? I mean, if there's anything we have known about the clowns, is the fact that they like to mess with us on whose side they're on. There are no sides other than their own, and they like to create chaos. Because that's the laugh. Yeah. So this is gonna be... So in a way, I still refuses to say it, but I'm still saying it that it's still getting good. Even though I have so much contempt for it, I still say that. On another note, we see that Kaneki is really being a conspiracy theorist. We see a more glimpse of his new arm that grew in him, and it's clear it's not normal. It's almost looking like a reptilian arm, and he's crossing out dates. What is those dates he's crossing out? Is he crossing out when Hinami is going to be executed? Or is he crossing out for something else? I mean, god damn it. What the hell do you want, Kaneki? You want to kill Eto. But why? Why do you want to kill Eto? Because she messed up your life? Because how cruel she was? No, I think there's something else. Because if there's anything I have hated about Kaneki these last 3 chapters, is the fact that his cruelty and his instability makes us really wonder what he wants now. But alas, can we soon see that floppy and confirm if it's related to the disappearance of Amon? Can Scarecrow play a part of this and confirm who he is? And what is Kaneki is crossing out? Moreover, will finally V move? Give me your thoughts, if you have any.